Yes, and we're going to see several more days like this. That's a great thing. I mean, it's been a while with no real good chance of rain or any sort of wintry mix or wintry precipitation to talk about here. And yeah, we're going to see that the next several days. Plentiful sunshine in that 7-day forecast, and warmer temperatures today too. Went from the 40s, which is where most of us were stuck yesterday, all the way up to 65. So coming up a little above average again earlier this afternoon. We're still hanging on to that 64 in the Charlotte area, but we are chillier in spots. You can see low 50s from Salisbury down through Albemarle, Wadesboro, Rockingham's at 56. We've got a 62, though, still hanging on there in Hickory and Taylorsville, low 50s in Morganton, and folks in the mountains have dropped into the upper 40s. So we do have still a chilly night ahead. Eventually by 2 o'clock in the morning, we're down in the mid 40s. We'll settle into the mid and upper 30s. So a chilly night, but it does stay dry. And again, we're just talking about this nice stretch of weather ahead. A little bit still of an up and down roller coaster temperature ride. Of course, it's that time of the year. We're not quite locked in with the warmth and the eventually more humidity just yet. So we do continue to warm up tomorrow, but then come down again, getting a little cooler heading into the weekend. But it's a dry scan, as we're talking about here, Fox 46 radar. We look up to the north, and there is actually another cold front that will drop on in through the day tomorrow, but not bringing us any significant cloud cover even. Certainly no chance of rain in the forecast, but it will start to pick up the wind a little bit, gusting around 20 to 25, so turning a little breezy through the afternoon. We're still warm out ahead of it, close to 70 for that high tomorrow afternoon. And yes, with this dry stretch, we're talking about a pretty good green light car wash forecast. You got the green light to go ahead and do that for tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, and even heading into next week. Now, of course, it's that time of the year. Also, we're talking about the pollen count and the pollen forecast. Warm temperatures, plentiful sunshine leading to the high pollen still in place through the next couple of days. It comes down a bit on Saturday, and it's mainly the tree pollen. And Sunday, it's back on the high side. So if you're sniffling and sneezing, that may be the culprit if you're sensitive to that. Low temperatures tonight, again, getting chilly. We're starting out around 38 degrees in Hickory and 37 in the Queen City, but topping out close to 70 tomorrow afternoon. In the Sandhills from around Patrick and Rockingham's at 67 tomorrow, 68 in Monroe, 65 for that high. Nice in Salisbury tomorrow. How about 70 in Gastonia, 67 in Maiden, down through Lincolnton, mid 60s in Statesville, and up through the foothills, Lenore and Morganton. And we'll top out again right around 50 degrees up in the mountains. So yes, no good chance of rain in sight. That little 10% chance you see for the first half of the weekend on Saturday is due to a disturbance that may push in maybe a spotty shower or two, mainly over upstate South Carolina, but don't worry too much about that. Expect mostly dry conditions for your outside plans. Again, a little bit cooler. We'll stay mainly in the 50s before we climb back into the 60s going into next week.
All right. Yeah, a lot of opportunities to get out and enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.